Standing before you is a channel of love and infinite possibilities. I know that anything is possible because I am living proof of it. For me to realize this, all it took was cancer 3 times. Uterine cancer in 2007, kidney cancer in 2009, and thyroid cancer in 2012. And I would endure them all over again if it meant that I get to be as happy as I am today. Those diagnoses are all vivid moments that have passed, but they served as the most important lessons in my life. I realize now that if I had died, I would have never lived. Before cancer, I thought of myself as just another statistic, a Hispanic girl from the East Los Angeles projects with a failed marriage, 5 children, all of whom are amazing, by the way, and no true direction. My list of victim roles was ongoing. I saw success as only available to people outside of my neighborhood. That was the biggest lie I ever told myself. I now know that success is different for everyone. For me, it varies from day to day, but it always ends with gratitude. Gratitude first for God. He always has me in the right place at the right time and gives me his blessings, even if I can't see them at that moment. And I'm grateful for my cancers. Without them, I wouldn't have met so many amazing and courageous women. I wouldn't have discovered how strong I really am, or had a story to share. It is a story of my second act. 16 years ago, Barbara McLean began an organization called Face in the Mirror to honor her sister's cancer journey. The mission was to make cancer patients in the hospital feel beautiful. She gave them a little moisturizer, a little makeup, a fluff of the hair, and wigs. Then Face in the Mirror began hosting their famous teas. Imagine a room full of women cancer survivors sharing teas, desserts, and stories. It was a scene I couldn't have imagined until my first experience 8 years ago. I felt as if I suddenly had been granted permission to love and care for myself. Sometimes Barbara would ask me to say a few words to the ladies gathered at the teas. Other times I speak with them individually. I soon realized that what I got from Face in the Mirror, I wasn't supposed to keep to myself. It had been loaned to me to share with those around me. And that's just what I've done. Sometimes the most beautiful things happen when we least expect them to. That's how the next part of my second act came to be. Like many survivors, I asked God the infamous question of why me? It took time to finally understand that he needs me, to stand with those who need self-love, to empower those who have self-doubt, and to guide those who feel lonely. My community, mothers and sisters, daughters and friends, desperately need all of those things. We women put our others' health needs before our own, sometimes to our own detriment. I once thought that being a Hispanic woman was a disadvantage, but now I use it as a driving force to take information to those ears and hearts that need it, sharing from my heart, without language barriers, that there's light at the end of every tunnel. Each of us has the opportunity to be the light for someone else, but to be that light, I finally understand that first, we must feel the burn. We all have the opportunity and the duty to become the light for someone else. This is my mission. We hide cancer. We don't want people to see our scars, those on the outside and those on the inside. It took me 5 years to finally see the important lessons of my cancers. I learned that we all have battles to face. Each of us feels ours must be the most difficult, but if we look at them from a slightly different angle, we'll see the true beauty behind them all. There are no accidents, no coincidences. There are hidden blessings in every struggle. Things have always been and will continue to be perfect just the way they are. God has blessed me with the voice to project and to share all that is possible with women who are like me. I now have more second act magic. I started sharing these truths with other women who work with me in the real estate profession. It doesn't matter whether they've had cancer or not. A lot of the same insecurities exist. When we're out to create magical things, our conversations are no longer about selling homes. It's about believing in ourselves and overcoming our challenges. It's through these challenges that we can connect to others and be our most authentic selves. I believe that everything, the light and the darkness, have ignited me into this phenomenal woman that I am today. Phenomenal. It's taken almost my entire adult life to believe that this is so. Now I can say it and believe it in my heart. And that's probably the best part of my second act. So here we are in 2018. My goal this year is not to reach a sales milestone, not to lose weight, or anything close to that. My goal is simple, to open my heart even more. It is only then that I receive gratification. I understand that in order for us to love who we are today, we can't hate the experiences that shaped us. Through adversity, if we can keep love, respect, and faith close by, everything is possible. My wish is that you walk this earth every day with gratitude, love, and an open heart. Thank you.